Hello there, beautiful people. Today I'm taking a look at the Naked Cosmetics Sierra Nevada in number 2, which is a loose, pigmented eyeshadow that comes in a little pot like this. It has a nice amount of glitter, and as much as I love pressed eyeshadows, loose one, you don't have to use much. It lasts a long time, and this is highly pigmented and has glitter. Anything with glitter in it, I absolutely love. So a little bit about this product. It's a super, like I said, it's a super pigmented eyeshadow that is loose, which, you know, is different than having the packed eyeshadows, which are not bad, but they're just different. So this is actually, customers really rate this really high. I rate it, I'd say a 9 out of 10, or a 4.5 out of 5. Let's say that. So basically, the colors that they do sell are very neutral and natural colors. And the thing that I noticed was that it goes on really pretty if you don't put a primer underneath it, but if you put a primer underneath it, it will last a lot longer. It'll last you the day as opposed to maybe half the day. So if you're working 9 to 5, want this to go and you want this to actually stay on, even to, like, for an event that you have to go to in the evening, you might have to touch up a little bit, but this is a really good hyper pigmented product to use for your eyeshadow. It's easy to use, it's durable, small, it will fit in your purse. It's not super expensive, but it's worth the money that you pay for it because it has a high payback because of the loose pigment being so pigmented and colorful. It really works. And I find when you find an eyeshadow that you just really like, and you're not going for the full smoky look or doing some elaborate eye, which I was in an Ulta, and there was a young man who was wearing makeup, and I said, "You look really great," and he had fake eyelashes on and all this makeup, and he said, "Oh, this is a light day." And I said, "What's a light day?" And he said, "Oh, 45 minutes, which I was astounded by. I was like, "You do your makeup for 45 minutes and that's a light day?" I said, "What's a heavy day?" And he said 2 hours. So I was kind of impressed that his dedication to his makeup, he was just a boy that liked to wear makeup and have long nails, and that was his jam. So yeah, so that was pretty funny. More into multitaskers, you can also swipe a little bit of this on your cheeks for strobing and to give you a little bit of a highlight in the cheek. You really don't need an eyebrow highlight with this because this will take care of it. You can use this on the whole eye, and if you want, you can use it with a liner. I always say pair it with mascara, blush, and a lip color. This one you can go with the brighter lip colors, fuchsia, hot pink, something that's really bold because this is such a neutral color, even though it's super pigmented and it has a glitter in it, which is super fun. So I'm just going to show you, like I always do in my tutorials or my reviews, the Milani eyeshadow primer, which is not an expensive primer. It's nude and it works on all skin tones. I'm going to put this on my hand off camera just so that you can see side by side what the difference between using an eye primer for this particular shadow looks like versus what it looks like without it. And what I've found is that it looks a little bit more packed on there than putting it on just on a blank eyelid. And you can also use concealer as a eyeshadow primer. I just prefer to use the Milani. So right here is where I've primed my hand, and I'm going to show it on both sides. So once again, the Sierra Nevada 2 by Naked Cosmetics. I'm going to dip my brush in. And this is the side that has the primer on it. So you see you get more of a color payoff that's going to stick. Now I'm going to show you it without, actually I put a lot on there, without primer, and you can see it's glittery, it's great, but that's going to fall out. So with the primer, this is going to stay on a lot longer and your payoff is going to be better. But if you like the loose color and you don't mind it falling out, you don't mind retouching, it's not a problem. So anyways, you don't have to take my word for it, my dears. You can try it yourself. The Naked Cosmetics Loose Pigmented Powder in Sierra Nevada. Don't take my word for it. Try it yourself, like I said. And thanks so much for watching.